Hello, I'm Senay Purzer. I will like to talk to you about my research focus. Initially, I started by looking at looking at a general question, how people learn engineering. And as a starting point, I explored students working in teams, and that was my dissertation research. Now I'm building on that research, looking at specific discourse students are having when they work and design, and combining these two research focus, so looking at the design process students are engaged in, which is a highly cognitive process, and then connecting it with the social activities students engage in when they are designing in teams. So when you put them together, it actually becomes a very complex problem, and that is what I'm working on. So most of the studies I do are either in the classroom, videotaping, audio recording student discussion, or in a lab setting called Engineering Learning Observatory. And in this lab setting, I have students come in pairs, they solve problems, I record their process, and then analyze their discourse. Again, the social interactions as well as their design activity. In addition to this, one of my other ambitions is designing project-based learning environments for the students. For example, this semester, our students, we have close to 2,000 first-year engineering students. All of them are working on a project called Commuter Transportation System 2020. So they will be designing a transportation system for the year 2020. It has to be futuristic, it has to be energy efficient, and it has to increase the public use of the transportation system. So I prepared these slides for an FYE conference in October. It was, again, this is hard to see, but you can see that this is a method we are using to analyze student discourse. So this is the information they are gathering. These are some of the solutions they are producing. So by making that rich, complex data set more easier to interpret. And for you, if you are looking into engineering education, one of the things that really got me into engineering education is really that space that there's a lot of research questions to explore, understanding how people learn engineering. And it is a new field. It is not a new field, engineering by itself, but engineering education is, and especially at K-12 levels, it is certainly a new topic that is getting more popular. So this is another project I do is working with the Inspire project, which focuses on engineering education before college. Anything else? So in the future, as I mentioned about the video-based studies, my goal is to look at the diversity within those teams and how they relate to the processes but also the solutions. Right now, because it's a quite complex problem, because we have, as I said, the design space, we have the social space, social interaction, but then the individuals are bringing diverse cultural or perspectives and backgrounds to the table. So this is basically among what I do. I do hope that you choose to come to Purdue to study engineering education.